Sup, everybody. Welcome. Moments with the Mobleys. I am your man, Johnnie Deirdra.
Hi, I'm his wife, Deirdra.
And we something like an ordinary couple.
With extraordinary purpose.
What's up, girl?
Greetings, salutations, accolades, blessings, and all that.
You all right? What that was?
That white cranberry juice, cranberry peach juice,
Cranberry?
Cranberry juice just came up just a tad bit.
If it's cranberry.
What?
If it's cranberry, because that's what you said, the white cranberry juice.
That's what we doing?
I'm just saying, that's what you said.
It's been a long day. That's what you want?
All I was about to ask you was, what is cranberry? I've never heard
Cranberry.
of it. Cranberry. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're doing cranberry.
White cranberry peach juice. Cocktail.
How was your day? Your day was long?
It was. We had a long weekend, so more emails, a few more things, extra things to do. However, I made it. I did. And now I'm here. It's going to feel like it's going to be a short week because it's a 4-day work week. So tomorrow is hump day already. Yeah.
So
tonight is Tuesday night.
Tonight, we're going to discuss
Taco Tuesday.
No, it's not Taco Tuesday. We're not doing Taco Tuesday. Tonight, we're going to discuss friendship.
Are you my friend?
In the marriage.
Are you my friend? Are you my best friend?
Not other friends, but friends with your spouse.
Are you my best friend?
Were we friends when we first met?
We quickly became friends.
When we first met?
When we first met. Well, when we first met, when I
didn't have my motives was different.
Right, but they quickly changed. But
they changed because what I was trying to do, you wasn't letting me.
Right.
So yeah, we did become.
So we became friends because we talked, and what was funny is, y'all, friends I guess we jumping right into this. So friends, I know the reason I know that we developed a friendship before, even though we were going together. Like really fast.
We was doing what?
We was going together. That's what we called it then. Back then.
She was my girl.
We was going together.
Will you be my girl? Check.
Yes or no? We was going together. And we would stay on the phone and talk to each other.
Yeah.
Until we fell asleep.
And literally wake up.
And then wake up and say,
start talking again.
You still on why you ain't hung up? And he would be like, you hang up. And I'll be like, no, you hang up.
Yeah.
And what was funny was when we was watching A Journal for Jordan, they were on the phone doing the same. Well, they hadn't fell asleep yet, but she was like, okay, well, I'll talk to you later.
No, that was the part of the movie. He was getting ready to go somewhere, and he said, hang up. He said, all right, bye.
Yeah.
And she said bye, and then neither one of them hung up.
Right, and he said, well, she was like, you hang up. And he was like, no, you hang up. And then another part, he was like, guess what? And then she was like, what? He was like, chicken butt. Mm-hmm. So those things for me, I laughed when we were watching the movie and I saw those because that reminded me of the beginning stages of our relationship, like our friendship, when we would stay on the phone with each other and be like, well, okay, I'm going to talk to you later, babe. I'll call you back. Okay. And then we just be on the phone and I'd be like, well, hang up. You'd be like, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. Why you? Hang up the phone. No, you hang up. I don't know
why we did that. We would literally run out of stuff to say.
It was a flirtatious,
and
a
we'd
flirting
be on the phone watching TV together.
Right. Eating together.
Yeah.
Whatever together. Yeah. Go to sleep. You snoring. Crazy. I'm snoring. But the thing about it was I wouldn't hang up if you fell asleep, or you wouldn't hang up if I fell asleep.
Yep.
We would just stay on the phone.
Just wait till you wake up.
Yeah. So those were early signs of us cultivating our friendship. Not that we specifically said, well, okay, we're going to become best friends and, this, that, or the other, but we were getting to know each other. And so we built and we didn't jump into sex immediately. We were 14 when we met.
Oh, we sure did.
And he didn't get his kiss until I was 15.
I tried to jump into sex quickly, but.
And you didn't get the tail until I was 16. So we developed a friendship.
Broke it down. I broke it down. It took me 2 years. But I broke it down.
Well, for the first year, we really only saw each other at church. Mm-hmm. So that was a part of the issue.
So the friendship, rekindling. So the question is tonight, are you or were you ever friends with your spouse?
Right.
In the beginning, when y'all first met, were y'all friends or was it a motive? Was y'all on the cute, he cute, she cute, see what this is, we go date? Or did y'all really start a relationship and cultivated it? And y'all became friends? What you think the percentage of that is?
These days, I would say it's not. It's more so not than is. Am I right?
Yeah. I think the back in the day, I believe friendship was a part of it. The relationship part of it.
More?
Yeah, it was paid more attention to. It was a more focus than it is now. Now you can literally link up with somebody on a social media page and just have sex, and you ain't got to know their name.
Yeah, or link up with them and marry them and don't know them from Adam's
or
have
a relationship with them over social media and get married. But when I tell people, especially, well, because the men in my circle, they understand because most of them they have the same thing. But Deirdra is my best friend, so she's the best friend I got. I got male friends that are cool, and I call them my brothers. But as far as my best friend is Deirdra, she know everything. If I needed anybody to be first out the box, to have my back and know how to make decisions on my behalf, is my wife. And my stomach growling. I'm hungry.
I got you, baby.
So I wanted to read this because I think this
fulfill your needs.
I wanted to read this because I think this is, you know what?
Okay, go ahead, baby.
I wanted to read this because I think this is a great statement.
Okay.
It said the qualities of a common kindness, honesty, empathy, loyalty, and trust are gifts that each spouse gives to each other. Mm-hmm. This friendship foundation enhances the relationship, happiness throughout the marriage.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was very well said.
Yeah.
That was very well said.
I think we started on a friendship.
Yeah. I think at some point in time we drifted away.
Right. That's what I was getting ready to say. Yeah.
But then we had to gravitate back to it.
Yeah.
So, now what they said is becoming super friends.
So what's a super friend? You gonna share it? Are we super friends?
I think we are.
What's the example that they give for super friends?
Well, they said super friends are friends, the spouses that are best friends, and then they have a higher life. Well, let me see this. They're super friends. So basically, if you're friends and then your spiritual connection, which our being Christians,
then we're super friends. Yeah,
and then we have that, and we're on the same page with that, and our supernatural and the natural
friendships.
It's a super friendship,
right? And can I give an example of that?
Yeah.
Okay, so, and this just happened to us this morning. we're Johnny and I are connected, of course, on a physical level. We're connected. I'm glad
Is it hot
about.
in here?
Well, the lights are, automatically add the heat, but I'm this for me. This is a very, I really hold this part of our lives like really dear to my heart, because we weren't always connected as tightly spiritually as we are. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all excuse my stomach. It's being very disrespectful.
Well, I just heard it. Oh, that is disrespectful. Drink, eat some ice. And so
He don't want no ice. He wants some food.
I know, I got you, baby. But what I was getting ready to say before your stomach interrupted is that what I hold most dearest to my heart is the connection and the relationship. Of course, our overall relationship, but in times when we connect spiritually, and that does it for me, because literally this morning Johnny was still asleep, and so he was home today, and I got up, my morning ritual, go to the bathroom and do all those things, send the morning scripture out for the family, and
And then she turned on worship music and sang her way through her process.
and so, but you know what? I don't. You were still asleep, so you didn't hear this morning that I didn't turn it on, and I didn't turn it on intentionally because I wanted to talk to God, and so, and I wanted him to talk to me, so I didn't turn on the music because that was of course, if I turn it on, I'm gonna sing it. It's a given. It's not gonna just
you
play.
don't need it to sing because you were
Well,
still singing.
exactly. But however, I was quiet this morning intentionally, and so I closed the bathroom door so I wouldn't wake you. Your ring was on, so you were in la la land. But as I was getting dressed this morning, as I was getting prepared for work this morning, again, I didn't turn my music on. I just did my morning scriptures, sent the scriptures out. But as I got dressed, I was just thinking, and I intentionally needed to talk to God about some things. And so as I was getting dressed, Holy Spirit laid you on my heart. And so I was just praying, and we're in transition, as we've shared a lot, that we're in transition with some different things. And so I was just, telling the Lord, like, of course, Lord, I love you and I thank you. And, some decisions that we are making now are very critical, but we're going to trust you and your way and your plan for us. And, make our paths, of course, lead us and guide us on these new directions that you want us to go in, but also like make them so clear that we can't get it wrong. Like we want your will. Like we ain't sitting here trying to negotiate with you about, let's do it my way, our way, or your way. No, we want your way. So show us your way. And so literally Holy Spirit dropped it in my spirit to, give you these words that I gave you this morning. I'm not going to share all that, but normally what I would do is I would say, well, okay, I'll text it to him once I get to work, because I wanted to try to leave home on time. But it literally came upon me so strongly, like, no, and I don't know if for those of you who do, are Christians, you go to church, you have, relationship. There are times when the Holy Spirit will give it to you, like, no, this is something that you need to literally, like, physically write down. And I stopped what I was doing and went and got an envelope off the side of my dresser, grabbed a pen, went back in the bathroom, and literally wrote what the Lord gave me for you. And I was like, well, I can just text it. But I was like I told you, I didn't want to just text it because you do get a good bit of text. And especially if the girls are conversing, then there's a lot of traffic on your text messages.
Yeah.
And I didn't want this to get lost in your text messages. And so I feel like that's why he said, okay, no, physically write it on the paper. And so I wrote it on the envelope, and I stood the envelope up on your mirror on your side. And then of course got back to getting dressed and stuff like that. But I was like, at first I was trying to negotiate about it. And so, but I was obedient, and I'm glad I was obedient, as well as when I got to work, there was something else that I ran across as I was in my phone, and I messaged it to you. Well, long story short, once, Johnny got up and we finally connected, I finally talked to him. We're so in sync and so in tune. I could tell that something was off. And so initially when I talked to you, I didn't say, I was just asking you, were you okay? You asked me how my day was and all that stuff. But I hung up the phone and my spirit wasn't sitting right. It wasn't right. And so I called you back and I said, hey, you got a lot on your mind. And you said, I got a lot on my mind. And I said, you want to talk about it? And you said, well, we'll talk about it later. I said, okay, cool. I got you. But immediately, we still haven't talked about it yet because I came home and we started recording.
Yeah.
However, I knew what was on your mind, and I didn't know everything, but it was like as soon as we hung up the phone, I immediately went to praying. And I had to do this task at work that took me a little over an hour to do. And literally the whole time I did it, I was praying, physical prayers. Well, not physical prayers, but actual prayers, but also in my tongue. Because there are things that I got to a point in the prayer where I didn't know what else to pray. But I knew that I still needed to be communing with God on your behalf. And so when I got home, of course, you said to me, I woke up kind of in a place. Yeah. And I didn't know what that place was. And so I literally worshiped all day. And so, again, I thank God for that connection of him giving it to me that when you awoke, that there was going to be some resistance against your mind today, against your spirit today, or try to be. And so I needed those scriptures and those words to be the first thing that you saw when you came in the bathroom and got ready to brush your teeth. To help, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's how I know that we're spiritually connected, because he'll give me things sometimes when I'm not even, asking for it. But this morning I feel like God positioned me and postured me to be prepared to pour into you what you needed. Yeah. And although I didn't talk to you for a long time today.
You was trying to call me, but my phone was
your phone wouldn't even ring.
And I was just like, my phone usually ring a lot, but this morning my phone did not ring at all. And I was like, okay, cool. Everybody's still on Memorial Day weekend. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just go chill.
Yeah. But as I was at work praying for over an hour, you were here worshiping all day. Yeah. And in that moment, I stopped worshiping to pray. Because I was worshiping all day as well. And so that long story that I just gave y'all was just to say, like, friendship is awesome. But that spiritual connect, what they call it in this article that we have off of psychology.com, what they call it is super friends, that you have a friendship, but then you go above that friendship and have that spiritual connection with your spouse as well. Yeah. So that part of it, that truly.
So, and it literally says, and I'm going to read this verbatim because I want y'all to hear it. So what it says is married individual whose spouse is their best friend have higher life satisfaction. Not sure what that means. They must did some kind of test or something. Even when controlling even when controlling of age, gender, income, and health
Yeah,
limitations.
they did some type of case study.
And it gets better for people of faith. That's what it says. Spouses who share religious beliefs and are also best friends are defined as super friends. So I didn't make it up. I like it though.
Super friends. Supernatural.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna give y'all a couple of I guess tips of building a strong marital relationship.
Well, a friendship in that in that marriage.
Friendship. Yeah, I'll be right back. Go ahead, talk. Keep talking.
That's what we doing?
I'm gonna be right back. Give me some more. Give me some more.
Is that what you just did?
It's all right.
Well, Lord Jesus be a whole fence. Did he just leave me here by myself, y'all? He could have left while I was telling the story about the Lord had me praying for him and leaving him scriptures for when he woke up. And so when building a strong marital friendship, for those of you who haven't, I guess, had that relationship in place before you got married, guess what? You can still do it now that you've gotten married. Or as Johnny said, we had that, we kind of cultivated that at the beginning, even though we didn't intentionally do it, but it kind of fizzled a little bit as we were going through our stuff in our marriage. But I'm glad that we were able to find, get in tune with one another again and commit to becoming friends again, to not only love each other, but like each other. And I just want... You're so disrespectful. Oh, about to tear up the mic, about to pull the chair over.
Them daggone reflexes, boy. I still got it. My hands and my arms, my legs don't move like that.
How do you get back to being great friends with your spouse when you've lost it? Pretty much. And I was just telling them that we, of course, like you said, had it in the beginning. Maybe we didn't focus on that intentionally. However, we lost it somewhere down the line.
Yeah.
But we were able to rekindle it.
Life.
it
Identity
says,
crisis, all kind of stuff.
Well, yeah. It says this is giving us that laughter and fun, as Johnny said, are foundational to building a friendship with your spouse. Are y'all laughing? Laughter does something to what hormone does it release?
Girl,
do we know? Remember. We talked about this before.
What it release, Allison? You know.
Yeah, and those giggly endorphins are released when you when you're laughing with one another. It's a type of
yeah, talk to me.
You sick.
Everybody else, people talk to them. She the only one that don't like to talk to us. Laughter
can set the tone in your relationship. It can like foster a deeper relationship with y'all. Like you were saying, and it may have been something else that we were talking about, but that it what did you say? That laughter
draws you closer together.
Right, but it fosters agreement.
Yeah.
Because if you laughing looking at something and if I'm looking at something and I'm laughing at it and I'm showing you, then you agree that it's funny.
If you say something
and
funny,
right, and then you start laughing as well.
Yeah,
right,
and believe it or not, psychologically, that helps you. That literally puts you in a place to where you agree upon stuff. You hear something and you talk. And you have conversations.
Yeah,
it's a habit that can be easily picked up.
Right.
So laugh a lot. Yeah, we laugh all the time. Y'all, some of y'all probably see. We've had some listeners say we ain't as serious they would like us to be.
Listen, we have been married for 30 years.
I mean, this is who we are,
right? And we
give you what we need to give you.
We give you the meat of it, but we got to incorporate laughter in everything that we do.
I ain't about to be
because baby,
out.
sometimes these things in marriages and just life in general, you got to laugh at them to keep from crying or killing somebody.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's a lot of
and
stuff.
Maybe if you laughed a little bit in your marriage, then that would help you out a little bit.
Yeah, but you need somebody to laugh with. So if I want to laugh and she don't want to laugh because her perspective is always uptight and then yeah, that's kind of tough.
And stuffy.
Then if you find somebody else to laugh with, then that's the funky stuff, and then that's when you be looking for your draws.
Oh, well, yeah, you'll be looking for your draws. Another thing, it says participate in the things that your spouse likes to do. If you veered away from doing that, get back to doing it. There are things that's called selflessness.
You need to read the rest of it. What it say?
Okay, it says all couples experience this tension. For example,
No. Just read the part. Participate in the things.
Oh,
that
I
your
did
spouse
say it. Participate
like
in the things that your spouse is like. Even if they don't interest you. That's what I was getting to. Let me say it all the way.
Oh,
okay. I'll just.
Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
What you was gonna say?
I'm a hush.
Relax.
I'm gonna relax.
Okay, relax.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you're not interested, Johnny, and y'all have heard us say this 1,000 times, Johnny loves Friends. He's a super fan of Friends. Super friend, super fan, super whatever. And he loves the episodes. He's watched them over and over again.
And they make me laugh.
And they make him
time.
laugh. And they're not making, well, I learned to laugh at it. And so I found the humor in it because he watched it so much and I wanted to be in that Friends world with him. And so if he turns it on today or tomorrow or just to have it on at night.
I haven't watched it in a while.
You haven't watched it in a long time. However, those are things that I'll do with him. He'll come down and he'll watch a cooking show with me. The series on Netflix or whatever, the baking show.
Which one's a cake?
Right, and which one's a prop. He'll watch it with me because he know that just excites me. Her. Documentaries, he don't really care for them because he say he think I'm a thug internally.
She is.
You want a thug, Deirdra? Is that what you want?
All the trap queens and all this other stuff. I'm like, you don't even know what a trap queen is.
But one Saturday, you sat down and watched it with me.
Sure did.
Right, and then you was telling me what was going on.
Because she didn't know, because she ain't got a gangster bone in her body.
Well, at the end of the day, there are things that I do for this man that I really don't want to do.
And I too.
Right. However, we're selfless, and I'm going to compromise because this is who I choose to be with, and he chooses to be with me.
Yep.
So he does things sometimes
watch trap queens and
that he doesn't want to do. Even when it comes to movies, compromise on the movies when it's movie night.
Little Betsy went to prison. I watch all that.
Shut up, boy.
Found out all kind of stuff. Betsy done been a queen right here stealing jewelry for 47 years. She's a billionaire. And then she got caught.
Johnny likes sci-fi. He likes action and all these things. So on
Marvel.
Movie night, he's selfish. Sometimes he's selfish because he'll just turn it on. He'll be like, "We gonna watch this," especially like the Marvel movies, which I've gotten into those because for a long time I didn't watch them because I didn't know it. From the front.
She asked a lot of questions, but I answer them.
You did, and you caught me up. When the new sequel would come out.
I do.
Yeah, and so we compromise. That helps build our friendship. This past weekend, we got some movie time in, and he was like, "Babe, what do you want to watch? You want a comedy? You want a drama? You want an action? And I went more so for I said it could be a drama, with excitement, with action in it, or whatever. So. Yeah.
Most of the time she either want a love story.
Yeah, a tearjerker.
Or she want something with some cooking. Or she waves, love story, something with some cooking. Trap queens.
I feel like you got to be versatile in your life.
She is.
You got to know about different areas of life.
She covered the map.
That's gonna help rekindle your friendship. If you can sit down and laugh together and cry together, and Johnny has it to now where if we're watching a movie and it's based on a true story, he looks it up and he reads it and he'll read it to me. And now I'm actually interested because before I was like, who does it? Who watches a movie? Realizes because at the beginning of the movie or at the end of the movie they now Johnny Brown still lives in Atlanta with his mama or whatever, and then he'll go straight to Google, he'll look it up, and now he shares it with me. And I'm actually interested. So he's got me hooked.
Look at Johnny Brown and them. They got 12 kids. Them the kids
right
there.
Them the kids.
That's
them the real kids right there.
So this was Albert in the movie, and then I tell her all that. Now she do the same thing.
I do, and I said, why am I doing this?
enough.
Because I'm Johnnie Mobley Jr.'s wife.
Mm-hmm.
Make time and leave time for your spouse. Your spouse, with your husband, your wife, they want to feel like they're included. They want to feel like you've carved out this space and this time for them. Just like last night. I stayed down and watched the extra episodes because I thought he was going to carve some time out for me when we got up in the room. But he said, come on, baby, get up. Come on. Let's go upstairs. And I'm just going to go watch another episode. Oh, but wait, that's not the kicker. It was already after 11 o'clock. And in my mind, I'm going, he said he about to watch another episode. These episodes about an hour long. He about to watch another episode, and I'm about to be asleep. Guess that mean I ain't getting no loving tonight. And so I just went on to sleep. But leave time for your spouse. Make time. Show them intentionally
was that was a positive or a negative sign of me making time for your spouse?
I wasn't his friend last night, so that might not add to the story or the topic about what we're talking about.
The Lord dealt with her, and she got up and prayed for me.
Oh, that's what it was? I feel like if you would have let me in, if you would have released some of that nature's ibuprofen last night, you would have got up a little different this morning.
Anyway, let's move on.
Leave time for your spouse. Give your spouse that special time apart from, like we always talk about, apart from children, apart from your job, apart from the boys, apart from the TV, apart from, your electronics, apart from all these things.
Everything.
Make time.
And don't talk about work.
I
know that's a big part of your life, but talk about something else. You want to know what to talk about? The next one. Reminisce about the early days. Reminisce about some of the stuff
on the love we had.
We used to do.
We reminisce a lot about the times that we skipped school, and I call the school and act like I'm Johnny Mama and say he won't be in today because he's sick.
And then I call and act like I'm my daddy. And
like you my daddy and say Deirdra won't be at school today because she's sick. And I did it
one time for myself for my school. I said, hey, this is Mr. Mobley. Johnny not going to be in school today. And the lady said, okay, Johnny.
Did she say that? She said, okay, Johnny.
I said, all right, Miss So-and-so. I'm going to talk to you later.
Yo, we was horrible. We were, as my cousin say, pitiful. Not pitiful, pitiful.
Then at the end of the year, I'm like, girl, what we going to do about these grades?
Because we both ended up in summer school.
What we going to do about these grades? I don't know what we going to do. And then after that, she left me because she...
Lies you tell. We both went to summer school. And you had to take, 2 or 3 classes? And I had 2.
I took 3 classes.
See, this is stuff we sit around and talk. This is why we best friends. Because we sit around and talk about the fact that we skipped school so much all year that we both ended up in summer school. I had 2 classes to take. He had 3. And we had to pay for them our own self. And we was skipping summer school.
But here's the kicker.
He started trying to be slick and talk to somebody else. And I found out and I left him alone. And he was about to fail. Didn't you fail one of them summer school classes? I
failed 2 of the classes.
Oh, no. He failed 2 of them. I was about to fail both of mine.
And she passed hers.
I buckled down at the end because my sister threatened me too because she got the call from the teacher. Mm-hmm. And she said, you think you doing something, sis? That teacher called here and you had to turn that ringer off on that phone. But I just happened to be picking the phone up when she was on the phone saying, you ain't been coming to summer school. You better go. And you better pass them classes on and tell mommy. And so he was trying to be a typical dude and started talking to one other person or 2 other people. I don't know how many. But I left him right there in summer school.
Like I was a little dog.
And I passed.
I wasn't out there doing it. But she did pass. I don't see how she passed. We had the same amount of time left. And
I did extra credit. And I passed both of the classes.
My parents actually paid for the summer school that first year. And then they said...
this particular year, we had to pay for our own classes.
Yeah. Then the next summer, I think after my freshman year, I think I went to summer school every year.
You did. Because you were skipping with that chick, Deirdra. It was me at first.
I'm about to say, who else I was skipping with? I ain't skipping nobody else.
I don't know who you was skipping with when you was playing football and stuff.
You don't know?
No, because for a period of time, it wasn't me.
I wasn't skipping. Everybody else, they ain't had the leniency that you had. You was just the only one that would skip. And was you giving me something? I think you was giving me something at that time.
Oh, I was skipping to go to the hotel or wherever we was at.
We was doing
the car. Y'all, we gonna say this one last thing. Let me tell y'all why we best friends, because we did some crazy behind stuff together. We was skipping one day, and then we gonna get back to this so we can give y'all this so we could go. We was skipping, and we went to a secluded area. At least we thought it was secluded, and we was.
Wasn't the first time we've been there. We've been there a couple of times.
Yeah, that was our repeat spot because it was a very woodsy area.
When we had no money to get the hotel.
Right. And
we was still gonna make this happen.
This was a school day, and so we went and drove about 10 minutes from where my school was.
Is this a night episode?
No, this
I feel
is not.
like it is. We talking about a lot of sex.
No, but we not. But we not like getting into it in graphic. However, we did go park in the woodsy area, and the next thing we know, we were straight slap in the act, and all we heard was. On the window, and it was the police.
It was a policeman.
And the policeman said...
And he said, "Get dressed, sir, and come out here." And I was like...
Well, he called me out first.
Oh.
Remember?
Yeah.
And then he asked me, was I here willingly or unwillingly?
So what kind of bull? You ain't asked me that. Was I here willingly or unwillingly? What kind of bull job that is?
Oh, you're crazy. At any rate,
she didn't stutter though. She was like, "Yes, sir."
I didn't. I said,
yes,
"No,
sir."
I'm here. I'm
if
here
she
on my own free will."
Then I'd have been like, "You need to take her with you because leave her here. I'm hit."
No, he forced me. He got a gun up under the seat.
Look, with a pause.
Right.
Are you here willingly or unwillingly? Ma'am, don't look at him.
Y'all said it real fast. Right.
No,
sir,
I'm here.
I'm here. I'm here willingly.
This me.
We came out here together.
I'm
sir.
like, hey, this some bullshit.
But that's what we do, y'all. And I'm telling y'all, because the things that happen, even we reminisce even about some of the bad times. Only because we can laugh about it now because those scars have healed. And
Lord, I don't think that was a scar. We were just scared.
That wasn't a scar.
We were just
saying
scared.
Some of the other things too.
Yeah, we were just scared our parents would go find.
Yeah, we were scared. But he was a cool cop.
Yeah, he said, "Get y'all clothes on and get out of
go
here."
to school. Which we didn't go to school.
Ain't y'all supposed to be in school? Let's see. Yeah, we went and got something to eat because we had to replenish. Because although he caught us, it was
no. It's daytime. This not night.
Okay.
Yeah. So he was a cool cop though. He just let us go on about our business and we recovered well. Shortly after that would be when I would call Johnny to tell him that I was already pregnant. And then he told me he'll call me back. And we've been married 30 years and he ain't called me back yet.
I ain't call you back to talk about that.
You ain't called me back yet.
I'm call you back. Hey, let me call you right back.
Wait, what? We sit on the couch the other day and I said something. You talking about, hold up, I'm gonna call you back. Yo. Let me tell you something. This is, I'm telling y'all.
I'm gonna call you. Let me call you right back.
This is how we stay connected. This is how we stay. Like if we stay friends, because I'm telling y'all, it don't take much for us to
Joker,
act up.
You caught me off guard. I ain't knew what to say. Give me a minute. Let me call you back.
He never called me back. He never called me back.
I told my friend, I said she pregnant. Baby, it's yours?
It's yours? I don't know. You knew it was yours. Because you was the only one.
He knew it was yours.
He knew it was mine. Yours.
Everybody
knew it was yours.
But all the men in my life at that time, they wanted to make me feel better.
Right.
Them jokers said, "Is it yours?" Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. My dad said, "Is it yours?" I said, "Man, boy, don't worry about it. Go on out there and cut my grass." Yes, sir.
Whereas your mama was ready to take your head off.
That was the best. I ain't never been so happy to cut grass in my life.
However, y'all, so I'm still waiting on that phone call. But again, just sit down and just reminisce about the early days. Now, if you still gonna get mad, sis,
yeah,
if
it was a bad
ham,
stuff,
then no.
if y'all ain't over it yet,
right.
If you ain't dealt with the traumas,
right?
If they
don't
real
do it.
serious, then don't reminisce, because then that might get you in an argument.
Right, and then y'all not gonna be friends.
The last one.
Put the cell phone down. And when we were going over stuff the other night, I told you, and I read this. It says there's a new word for ignoring someone while looking at your cell phone. It's derived from phone snubbing. So don't fub your spouse. That's short for phone snubbing. Put your cell phone down. And I what you call it? Apologize. I said because I need to do better.
She be on her phone all the time.
I'm on my phone and
we'll be out for a drive, and I click on some old Anita Baker. With all my heart, I love you, baby. And I be trying to make it real romantic in the truck, and riding, and then what she be doing. And then every now and then she'll, sweet love. And then every now and then I try to throw her a hint. Babe, what you doing? What you doing? I'm looking for this. Sometimes she tell me, and sometimes it don't get out. She just and she just keep going. So I don't say nothing. I just keep riding, And then she'll try to strike up, baby. You want something to eat? Yeah, man. I feel saying, what you feel like? I don't know what you feel like. She don't never know what she want to eat. She know what she don't want to eat when I say it, but she don't never know what she want to eat ever.
Okay, but this is a comeback for all my women out there. They be quick to ask you what you want to eat and then try to get an attitude when you don't know what you want to eat. But when you ask them what they want to eat, they don't know either.
This the thing.
When is that going to become a thing now?
We support. I'm flexible. I'm more flexible than you are. I'm not a picky eater. I can find something wherever we go at. Mm-hmm. You're the one who I'm my stomach Mexican. You that. You all. So what do you want to eat? This is what happened. Okay, cool. We'll go such. I don't know if I want that. You can get something from there. I get something. I ain't gonna get that. What would you want something from? I don't know. Maybe I'll think of it by the time.
I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you.
I think about by the time.
I'm sick of you.
So this is what I asked her. I said, babe, so this was a pretty big issue before.
It was.
And then once we started the podcast and we got business going on now, I know she has to be looking at certain things. When I know she looking at something is when she doing this. That's an email. See that thumb swipe? That's pulling the email up, reading. This right here, you on Instagram. You on Instagram, TikTok, something. You just floating through the, then every night she get some shit. Because she want to see something on somebody, a dress or something. See, that ain't what you about to do. Then she bring it back down there.
I show you sometimes what I'm doing.
You do.
I be guilty, y'all. It ain't no way around.
But see, this is my hint word, babe. What you doing? See, when the atmosphere change, when
atmosphere is changing,
when the music done change, you slow down. I'm taking the scenic route every way, trying to ride and cruise a little. Catch that, catch it. He trying to chill with me. Let me chill.
Yeah, I know. I've apologized.
This is something else she do when I'm driving. She just had this finger right here, and this is what she be doing. I don't know what the hell this is.
It comforts me. That doesn't mean I want to be close. I want to touch you. I want to feel you.
Other hand like this though.
He ain't never satisfied. Get your hand off me.
Look, this is.
You just say never
This
satisfied.
is. I'm here with you. I love you. Ooh, she got on some nice shoes. Then she can make it big like this tapping. She make it big tap screen and put it.
Your fingernail is really long.
That's it, y'all. So listen.
Put the cell phones down.
Be
Johnny,
your spouse.
Wait, Johnny talked trash about me, but he too. We were watching the series we was watching yesterday. I said, babe, after this episode, we gonna meet on Moments with the Mobleys about Moments with the Mobleys stuff. Some other personal stuff we need to talk about, make some decisions on. So I said, okay, babe. So, I posed the question to him. And he said, well, so and so and so and so. We talked about the topics. We did get through that, and then we the next thing that we had to go through, we just have to figure out. It was two or three different options, and we were trying to kind of figure out which way we were going to go or whatever. It's whatever we needed to write down to figure out. And so I said, well, baby, so and so and so and so, and so he said, yeah, well, I was thinking that. You see my finger? It ain't moving slow. It was like this. So, babe, what you stopped mid-sentence? What were you saying?
I don't think I never finished that sentence.
You didn't. You was just sitting. You said
she had her phone down and she was laying on the couch. She was like,
I was waiting patiently for a long time, and I said, babe, what you were saying?
You gonna finish the sentence?
So I was thinking, babe. So I was thinking that we could actually do.
Mm-hmm. She did good because usually she'll just go and just do her thing. She sat there and looked at me a long time.
Mm-hmm. I said, hello, are we not meeting anymore? Is the meeting adjourned? We over? We done? You started the whole sentence about 5 minutes ago. What are you doing? I lean over and he looking at suit jackets. A whole website he on. What are you doing? That would have been me. You would have had a whole conniption. However, all I said was, babe, come on, baby. I need you to focus. We supposed to be meeting on these.
We got the meeting finished.
We did. And we need to finish these 3 or 4 things that we got left on the table, baby.
We should have did it yesterday morning like we said we was going to do.
Well, you turned the TV on and I didn't oppose. We ate breakfast and
then
started.
We got excited about it.
Right. And we got caught up. But I said, let's just pause it. Let's go ahead and have our meeting. And you looking at suit jackets. However, we got it finished. So I'm guilty. I'm guilty the majority of the time. I'm going to admit it. He don't normally get to where normally he be the one that be like, babe, come on. Focus. You're getting unfocused.
I'm going to tell you where it catch me at. I like to go, when I go to the bathroom, I like to look at TikTok. Let me tell you something about TikTok. TikTok will have you lost for like hours.
No.
Easily.
It will have you lost for hours.
I'm telling you.
And I'll come in and I'll say, babe, I'm about to go to bed. What you doing? Oh, I got caught up. Okay, well, I'm about to get caught up in these covers because I'm about to go to bed. Be intentional about spending time with your mate.
Yeah.
Don't get caught up in the bathroom on the toilet with numb legs. Watching TikTok. Get up and go to bed.
Leave your phone when you go to the bathroom. And sometimes when you go for a cruise, just leave your phone home.
Or just put it in the glove box, or just put it on in your purse, or on your. We have the console in the middle. Put it in there. So,
although we got children that think when they call us, if we don't answer the phone, then they confused. They don't understand what's going on.
Because we don't have anything else to do in life but wait for them to answer the phone.
When they call, we
call
need to
us.
answer.
So, but yeah, y'all be intentional about it. If you've lost that friendship, these are some ways, and these are we've given 1,000 examples of that. These are some things that we've done to rekindle our friendship in our marriage. We do, we like being, you got to foster that relationship where you're liking your spouse and you actually want to be around them. There are days when we may be home, it ain't nothing's wrong or we beefing or nothing like that, but Johnny may want to watch something else and he might come downstairs and get caught up in something else. I might want to watch Lifetime for a little bit. So I'll go upstairs and chill out in the bed and watch Lifetime for a bit. So we just chilling. So but there are times where I'll come and I'll just lay down because I want to be by him, or he'll come and he'll lay on the couch because he just want to be by me, and we just watch whatever the other is watching.
Yeah,
but it's intentional. The friendship is intentional, and with my highs, with the lows in life, the in-betweens, the whatever, he's the only person that I can think about sharing it with first. Period.
Yep.
And so,
that's it.
You my best friend. Come on, best friend, because we got to cook these turkey burgers, and
If
I'm
you was
excited
my best
about
friend.
it.
What's the word?
It's
We gonna go, y'all.
Listen. It's what's his name? 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know the words either. That's all I know.
Right, but you're laughing at me.
Follow us. www.momentswiththemobleys.com.
We're on Twitter. We're on YouTube. We're on
every social media.
TikTok.
Y'all.
We're on Insta. We're on Facebook.
You can find us.
Moments with the Mobleys. We're Moments with the Mobleys on all social media except for Twitter. On Twitter, we're Mobley Moments. And thank y'all for rocking with us. When this airs, we will have been to the Connect Savannah event for Best Local Podcast. We're excited about it.
We will have footage of that as well.
Yeah, we're gonna share that with y'all as well. So we're just excited about it.
Yeah,
to go and be able to get our plaque and mix and kind of mingle just a tad bit. So we appreciate the support and everything, and y'all rocking with us. Stay tuned.
This has been Moments with the Mobleys. I am your man, Johnny Mobley Jr.
And I'm still his wife, Deirdra Mobley.
And we something like an ordinary
couple with extraordinary purpose.
Peace out, y'all.
Night.
Why you won't never do this?